everybody. I trust you're well and that yeah, you're just keeping yourself busy and staying focused, and know that this will too pass. So my plan of action is really just to stay creative, make enough time to care for myself, and to just enjoy all the little things that we sometimes miss in the rat race of life. Today I thought we'll just do a little posy, because obviously my flowers are going to run out soon, and I just went outside and just looked what was growing in my garden, and I found these beautiful little pink flowers. I actually don't know what they are called, but they are absolutely gorgeous. So I mean, just go walk in your garden and see what you've got, and cut some foliages or greenery and whatever's blooming. Just play around. It's like any arts and craft. It's good to be creative and to stay busy. So I've just got a little tiny container. I soaked my oasis. You can either use a frog, one of these oakies that you stick down and press your oasis in to keep it there with a special kind of floral putty. But I'm just actually going to tie mine down like that, so it doesn't fall around. And the same on the opposite side, like that. This is just normal floral tape. You can use sellotape if you don't have. It's just to ensure that your oasis doesn't fall out. So I've got that, and I've got a few things left here that we can use. So I've still got the beautiful kale that is on another video, which I'll post later because it was quite long, and I've opened a YouTube channel and I'll be posting most of my videos there, but I'll give you guys a shout out once that is up and running, and it would be great if you can subscribe and follow me. So let's just see what we're going to do. I just want to look at my colors. So I'll pick that in the garden. Maybe we'll just leave that for now. Let's work with these. So I just want to create something in the middle, or perhaps to the side. So we'll stick that one there, and this one on the opposite side. I'm just going to stick it on the opposite side like that, and then I've got a bit of greenery that I'm going to use just to cover up my mechanics or my oasis. I'm going to stick that one in that side, and I'm going to pop this oakie there because we just want to cover the oasis, and we want to hide our mechanics. So now I've already got a framework to work with. Now we're just going to fill it in. So I've got a bit of pink. The snapdragons are a bit big for this arrangement, so I'm going to have to stick with the smaller buds. But what we could do possibly is use this pretty Sweet William, this pink one, and you can see it's also just so gorgeous. So I'm going to use this as my vocal flower, and we're going to pop that right in the middle, and I'm just going to see how tall I want it. We'll just snap that off there, and there we go. So now we've got a center flower, and around that I'm going to zhuzh it up with these. A deep reddish. These are actually so nice. I can cut them down and use them instead of the whole stem. I can just divide them and fill them in around the center flower like that. And just put them all around the center flower. Pop that. Just see where I'm, oh, there's a little leaf there in the way. There we go. Okay, so we've got that one. I think I'm going to do another actually. Those still need to open. I'll be able to do something with those as well. So we're just going to pop these all around the little posy. And what's always very important, I think, is to actually just have different textures, different heights to your little arrangement, just to make it interesting. So there we go. I think that's very nice. We'll just tuck those down a bit. This one's slightly too tall. Give it a snip, put it back. And one thing about working with oasis is that you really need to sort of have an idea of what you want to do before you start, because wherever you insert your flower, it must stay put, because when you start poking holes into your oasis, eventually the whole thing is going to disintegrate and you're going to have to start all over again. So there we go. So now we've already got some framework to work with, and I'm going to fill it in with a bit of the astrantias, because that's also a very pretty flower, and I've shown you these before. Just to bring a bit of purple in, and I'm going to get those quite far down in. This one in there, and quite a few of these, so you can actually use a lot just to tuck in. There we go. And there's a nice one that we could actually bring out to this side. Okay, I'm happy with that, and let's just turn it around, get a bit of view, and I'm going to stick one right there. And you know, you can just go walk about in your garden and see what you've got, and then play around. Okay, so there we go. Now we're starting to fill it in, and now we want to just finish it off, and I think I'm going to use some penny gum, which I've got some left of. Penny gum smells divine, and it will just give another layer of texture to your arrangement. And this one has got little ones here at the bottom that I can just break off and stick at the bottom like that. And another one there. And we're just going to go around filling the bottom of it. And it smells so lovely. Very nice. There we go. And another one here. Just to finish it off, my Veronicas aren't looking that great anymore, but we can still use them, yeah. one's not too bad. I'm going to bring that one a little bit up, like that. And we always work in our 2s and our 3s. Oh, sorry, our 3s and our 5s. And there we go. I'm going to lift this one up a little bit. There we go. So we got all these pinks and whites. I just want to see, oh, we can use some of this beautiful lace that I love to work with. And I've shown you, I think I've shown you before, so I've got a few of those still left that we can tuck in here. Just to give it a nice soft look. So I'm just cutting the baby ones off on this side, because obviously this is a small arrangement. So I'd rather use the smaller buds. Okay. And here's another few I can use. I'm just going to have something coming out on the top just to give it a bit of height and just to tie it all together like that. And there we go. Something pretty that you can make yourself. Just play around. I think I want to just put another bit of hair gum, I think, in there. So now we have covered all our mechanics and it's looking pretty and full. There's another little piece that I'll grab here. This is for this side. And there we go. Let me just see. Sometimes you have to feel your way. And one last one. I think I want to put it on the opposite side. There we go. And that's it. Something you can do yourself, quick and easy. You've been creative, and then you can go put it anywhere in the house. And there's a certain amount of satisfaction when you do something yourself. What I always do with my flowers, once I'm done, I give it a good spray of this crystal. It's actually, yeah, it's called Professional Glory Flower and Foliage Shield. And what it does, once you've done, just give it a quick spray, and it locks in the moisture of the flower, because flowers release their water from obviously the flower bud and the leaf. So this just seals it. It's like hairspray. It's a good example, like hairspray. So it just seals it, and then it will last a lot longer. I'm just seeing a bit of a hole here that we need to fix. So you can just also look at your arrangement and see where you need to just close a little hole, and voila, there we go. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed. I'm just going to actually show you first, but there we go. Pretty little posy that you can put in your next to your bed or on a little coffee table somewhere. Why is this okay? There we go. And that's what it looks like. All right. Good. I hope you enjoyed it, your time with me, and I look forward to doing something different real soon with you. Actually, before we close off, I made some wreaths for Easter, and they out of asparagus fern, which I just cut out from our garden. So this one is I made for Easter, and I decorated it, and then obviously it started drying up, and then I sprayed it with white crafter spray. Not quite done yet because I want to keep this now for Christmas, but I'm going to show you how to make one soon in one of my other videos, and we can play and do something creative that you can use then for Christmas. Have a good afternoon. Take care. Bye.